very interesting, important festival in France, and we just really enjoy coming to France, and especially the Marseille Jazz Fest.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna play tonight and tomorrow night, and you played also on Sunday during in the church.
Yes, we did the Sunday Mass, which was a great experience. We have done Mass before, but not to that extent, and it was a nice production, and we were glad to be part of it. But yes, we did the Mass Sunday. We'll do a concert tonight and a concert here tomorrow night, and then we'll go home Wednesday.
Your band is composed of four singers. You are four singers, and there is only guitars and bass, no drums. So is it better? It's all, of course, better for you to play in church because the acoustics, the sound is really full of voices. What do you think about the meaning of voices of what you sing? The lyrics are really important, and what is the most important thing in your songs?
Well, in the States, we do use drums when we're in the States, but here in a lot of places, had we used drums yesterday in the church, in the cathedral there, it would have probably been a disaster.
Yeah,
you know, with the
yeah,
acoustics, yes. But we probably could have used drums tonight, but and it would have been okay. But to comment on what you said, the Nightingales are a type of group that are really concerned about the words and the meaning of what we're saying. So a lot of what we do, we definitely depend on the lyrics more than the music. So we want to get the lyrics over.
What is the definition of gospel for you? Because in French we see
The jazz.
the jazz, the music. We can hear it. We know really. It's not our. We don't used to hear gospel in churches. It's always really calm, quiet in France, and so it's really a difference of feeling when you go and you have gospel. It's so funny, it's so entertaining. There is joy in songs and not in France. How do you explain it? The difference between the services of United States and gospel in North America, and the difference with our practice of church.
I haven't experienced a lot of services here, so I can't compare.
It's with lyrics in Latin in France with really classical,
Yes.
and so it's really different. How do you explain it? What is the difference, the most important difference between the two types?
Well, I think most of it is just the difference in culture, and experience. But when you ask about gospel, the gospel comes from the gospel of Jesus Christ. What we sing about, the four books in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, are considered the gospels because they tell of the birth, the life, the death, and the burial of Jesus Christ, and that's what we sing about. And of course the resurrection. But that's what we sing about, and that is the definition of gospel.
And did you want to, when you were young, did you want to play music and do jazz, or did you ask just to only serve Jesus? Not just do music. Maybe it's a question.
Yeah.
You asked it to yourself because there is meaning, really meaning that you talk in newspapers, and it's not just music. You have faith, and it's really important for you to give it to the audience.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, to add what he just said about the gospel, we do like spiritual songs, which basically is the history of persons of the Bible. Sometimes we sing about Moses, and like
So
he just
the
said,
Old and the New Testament.
yes, the old and new. Yeah, like he just said, the gospel is the birth, life, death, and the resurrection. But we do sing. We consider it, and it's the term they use is Negro spirituals, and we do sing those as well. But we are basically, like he stated, we are basically motivated to sing the gospel because we're considered gospel singers because that's our main objective is to convey and transform the gospel to the people. That's basically. But we do sing some spiritual songs as well.
Okay. And last question: religion and politics are not the same subject, but Negro spiritual is a form of fighting, just to make the black movement grow and being equal.
Not necessarily.
Not
no.
necessarily.
No, we don't. We don't. No, we don't.
You
really
don't
go.
want to talk about it.
No, we don't get into the political platform of it. But of course, we are governed by the government in every country, in every democratic country. Of course, they're governed by the government, but there's a movement in the states. Religion, education, school, plus the political arena. But we don't really get into it. We just do what we do best, and that is sing gospel, basically, and spiritual songs.
I think you may have been referring to the history of it or where it came from and how it started. Initially, that may have been, from the history. I'm too young to go back, but from what I can gather, some of the music, was done through the civil rights movements and of course through slavery. So therefore, it does have a meaning in there. But as Brother Johnson was saying, that would be considered Negro spirituals or that type of music. That's not the gospel. We don't for gospel music. We don't use it as a tool for political gain or whatever. We don't, not as gospel, because gospel promotes the gospel, the good news of Jesus Christ, and that's flat what it does.
Good news.
Just it. Yes. So we're gonna hear you tonight at 10 on this space. So thanks a lot for this interview. I'm gonna finish it in French just to say all the news. But thanks a lot. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure was ours.
Thank you for having us.
Les Nightingales ce soir à 22h et demain soir en parallèle au festival sur la salle des fêtes. Je vous invite à les voir, ils sont super sympas.
This is a publication for the.
Thanks a lot. Yes, it's a small article. It's a small newspaper of free newspaper of Jazz and Master.
Well, just taking it there.
Always volunteers who write it, and
This
you
was
had an
just,
interview with someone yesterday for the Jazz Cup. It's a really free and really small newspaper of the Jazz Festival.
Okay.
It's actually, you can keep it if you want, because it's free and they just give it in the streets.
Okay, thank you.
What are you saying here?
What?
You got a minute to translate?
Yeah, they say that you are autodidact. It's that you didn't learn how to play, but you learn for yourself on your own to play.
Introduced us. They did that yesterday, I think.
Okay. Okay, that means that we go to school for it.
Yeah, you
Professional training,
you learn
Yeah.
on your own
Not a
how to play.
conservatory, okay.
Yeah, that's the title. They say that you